So I'm hoping. Okay, there you go. One of them did switch. I am glad.
Phoenix switched over.
So okay, we're locked in on this side.
Okay. PhoenixRedBlack is hovering, but he hasn't quite locked in.
Oh.
But waiting to see who he decides to go with. Hell, I really need to move that forward more. Okay, he's locked in.
Ringo versus
another
Joule.
That's
Joule
impressive.
has been very popular for this tournament. Alright, let's see what Joule starts us with. So Joule is also going the weapon damage build. He went to go ahead and built a weapon blade and took some pots.
The battle for the Halcyon Fold has begun.
I once tried to juggle 4 blades and a onion.
Joule has been in 3 out of the 4 games, I believe. Is that right? Yeah. This is a surprising pick. I thought Joule would be definitely a good choice to pick this time, but I didn't think so many people would actually pick it.
I'm not seeing Phoenix.
Really? I see them fighting right now.
Oh my gosh, okay. So he wasn't showing up in my items, that's good. I was like looking at the item screen and I couldn't see him. That was pretty crappy.
That's weird.
So he started Book of Eulogies, which I really like on Ringo, because his passive makes it really easy to last hit. You can see each time that he last hits, he'll get that little dice symbol above his head, signifying that he got the last hit, which makes it great for the people watching from home, because we don't see the gold animation, because we're not actually playing his character, but we are able to see if he's getting the last hits or not.
So the interesting thing about this is, before, when it was Joule versus Saw, I would have gave it to Joule because Joule can easily jump on Saw, but Ringo's mobility is much higher. With his second skill, he can move around really quick and easily dodge Joule's jump or Joule's laser.
And he has that bit of harassing. You can see Joule's low and Ringo is full health. And there it is again, just that Achilles shot. Pegging damage in on that Joule is, she's running around trying to get last hits under turret. Now, when you're mentally preparing for a 1v1 tournament that you know is going to be in lane, I'm really surprised to see all these non-laners here because, you know, in the meta, you know, or what is meta in this game, you don't see melees playing in lane, and if they are, they're playing more as a support role with another person in lane, you know. But you'll always have like a Ringo or a Saw or a Petal or an Adagio in the lane, and then potentially there's a melee in there with him. I know my boss at work, Black Ops, he says that he saw a Adagio Glaive lane, and he thought, oh boy, like these guys must have no idea how this game is played. And he said that Glaive would just hop in, knock somebody back, Adagio would heal himself, get the slow on the person, and that person would die. They had like 4 or 5 kills by 4 minutes.
Wow. That is definitely one of the people that I thought could actually do lane. Like, I thought Glaive would have a good chance because he can close the gap on anyone really quickly. Oh, he landed the jump. Got some decent damage. Ringo is low on mana too.
They're actually both completely out of mana because mana isn't a stat in this game. Oh,
I'm sorry. So energy. I'm sorry. That is my league showing there. Yep. So that is my bad. I have a habit of calling that. Believe me, it took me a long time to stop calling weapon damage AD and crystal power like AP.
I still do in my head, and I wrote an article on, that mine is going to get some really good damage in. I had to write an article on cooldown acceleration and the difference between cooldown reduction, more so for myself than anything else, just so I could like say cooldown acceleration a number of times. I wish Phoenix would use his passive a little more to just harass Joule. if he does an Achilles shot and has his passive up, he gets a significant amount of damage, and that's really where the kill potential for Ringo comes in at, is comboing the Achilles shot into the twirling silver while your target's slowed and getting that extra critical hit damage in. Dragonpo, you're way too low to go in there.
I actually thought he was trying to bait him because Dragonpo was low. If Ringo quickly stepped off to the side, that would have been fine.
Okay, Ringo got a barbed needle and a lucky strike and picked up another mine. Joule went back, but I can't see any purchased items just yet. Probably
Joule bought a heavy steel, I believe. Let's see. I don't remember honestly. Yeah, it's bought a heavy steel, 6 in. So it's also trying to rush weapon damage and bought a pot. So Dragonpo might be going with what's it called? The pushing the wave tactic like we've seen before.
Okay. Remind him to get some cooldown acceleration so that he can use his laser on the turret over and over again.
The thing about using the laser on turret is while it is nice damage, I believe it does half damage to structures. So that's something to keep in mind. Although Ringo does have no way to stop that laser. He has no stuns to speak of. So if Joule did decide to do it over and over again, there's nothing he could really do.
But his ultimate can also be used on turrets, and he can target it from outside, like from a pretty safe range. This one pet peeve I have with Ringo players is they'll get way too close before using their ultimate. They'll get blown up, and then they lose out on a bunch of their potential damage. That's a really good combo there by Phoenix. He used his passive, he used Achilles shot, got a couple of autos in, and as soon as Joule went to turn to jump on him, he just stepped out of it. Really smart.
See, like I said, it's gonna be very hard for Joule to get a jump on Ringo because Ringo has a good amount of movement speed from his twirling silver. If he has that on, he can easily react to the jump, no problem whatsoever. If Joule were to try to engage, Joule has to wait until after twirling silver has expired, so she knows it's on cooldown. And then and only then would she probably have a good shot.
He's trying to bait him onto these mines here. I guess you can't see it. He's got 2 mines right off center.
No.
He's standing on one of them.
Oh, there goes one. But the managed to
that's the one. The second one's just back a little bit further, about where he's standing right now.
I'm actually surprised. One character I haven't seen is Petal yet. Petal I thought would be pretty good in this format, other than maybe against Saw.
You know what? I've played Petal lane against Saw, and she can be very, very vicious. Her minions very quickly outscale the suppressing fire because of their health scaling off of Crystal. And as long as you're not giving him free seeds to hit, Petal has a 7 attack range. 7 is like half the map. It's such a joke. It is completely ridiculous. The fact that she has an attack range that far. Oh, here's the ultimate out of Ringo. Not looking to get a kill, just looking to push Joule out because he knows that Joule has to back now.
Yep, and here's the thing. There are a lot of minions here.
She didn't back. She stayed for minions and Ringo back.
Oh, if Ringo actually stayed, I thought he would have stayed because there's a lot of minions there. He could have taken a good damage to tower. Oh, the mine nearly took her out. I thought that would be hilarious if that actually happened. Joule is brave.
Yeah, Joule's gotta be careful where she steps.
Oh, it's going with the laser tactic. Now, see, remember, level 1 laser does a good amount of damage, but does half to structures, so it's not that effective. If she was going to try doing that tactic, I would wait a little bit longer, or build crystal.
I think you're exactly right. Speaking
of which did Joule actually buy the crystal infusion? This Joule actually did.
No, you're just looking at the wrong item. I know, no. It's because they're all blue, you get them confused.
No way, that is totally a crystal infusion.
It's okay. We'll let it slide this one time. Let's see what Ringo picked up. Sorry, I should have checked that. Heavy Steel, Barbed Needle, Lucky Strikes, level 1 boots, and a potion. So, I like the potion buy on Ringo. I've always had mana issues with him, and I feel like a Halcyon potion can sometimes be enough of a difference to keep you in the lane or keep you pushing somebody out.
Now, assuming that I'm right, and this actually is a crystal. Yes, it is a crystal infusion. I just saw Dragonpo pop it. It's actually not too bad of a choice right now because Joule is level 8, so she gets a nice bonus. 8 times 6 is what, 48?
48.
So 48 crystal. I believe 35% cooldown acceleration plus some armor and shield for the next 5 minutes. It's a pretty nice buff, and I'm surprised to see people haven't been using it more. Because for the stats, oh wow, all those mines.
3 mines, and here's the ultimate. The potion's running.
It is not going to be enough, I am sure. Unless she stays, if Ringo can get an Achilles shot in. No, Joule has to back. There's no way.
How low is Joule?
Joule has like less than a little over 100. Oh, but Joule is designed to stay. Maybe she thinks that she can't afford to have the tower take any more damage.
Which is very true. This tower could fall quite quickly. Oh, that's so tempting. If I was that Ringo player, I would be dead under that turret right now, getting a kill on that Joule. Blaming Shin for not popping Crucible to save me.
I know how that feels. The greed can be very real sometimes, and I have made some very bad choices sometimes, like trying to dive a Catherine under tower. That's never good.
Don't even say the C word on stream. I used to petition League of Legends to delete. Oh man, if he had enough energy for Achilles shot, I bet you that was a kill.
See, Joule is.
Petition League of Legends to delete Leona from the game because she was just a stun bot who was inherently tanky and took all the fun out of the game. And it was realistic because there's over 100 champions. You know, people could just play somebody else. But in this game, where champion selection is you know, sometimes shallow at times, it'd be very hard to convince anybody to delete Catherine from the game, despite how much she sucks. Good laser there, like he's getting damage on that turret, trying to even things out a little bit.
I still would probably have saved it maybe for a situation where you could hit both. Does Dragonpo have enough mana? PhoenixRedBlack does have the ultimate. Oh.
Hero killed.
1-0.
Nothing, but more importantly, he's gonna get a lot of free damage on that tower. Ooh.
How long is she dead for? 13 more seconds plus walk to lane. He's got to step up and get damage on that turret. He's got twirling silver. There it is. He just popped it.
He doesn't have too many minions, but he will take it down to probably like 20% or 10% HP. Oh, here come the other minions.
Oh, the second minion wave's there. Why'd he stop?
Maybe he's just trying to play safe. Joule is trying to walk back now. So Joule decided to purchase the chronograph for the cooldown.
Okay. And we've seen that work in the past.
It takes me 40 minutes to get dressed.
Alright, I need to check real quick if Ringo got anything. He finished upgrading his Serpent Mask, so...
So at this point, I think pushing his tower is probably out of the question. I would try to focus on actually killing PhoenixRedBlack with the laser. But again, because Ringo is so fast, I very much doubt that she can get the full hit off. It'd be very tough.
Now we saw a Joule push into a saw, didn't we?
Yeah,
so
that is true.
I don't think it's completely out of the question for Joule to push against a Ringo. You can see Joule there cleaning out the minions. Ringo does have really long range harass. Like that time the wave did 0 damage to the turret. So
that is true.
It's going to be up to Ringo. I wonder if it's worth it to use Achilles shot on the turret.
Where did I leave my keys?
Now I know you mentioned this earlier, but he does have the option of using his ultimate on tower now. The tower doesn't have much health.
That's
very
true.
Oh, that mind play placement.
He's got insane kill potential on this Joule, and the second kill is as good as killing the turret.
Joule is in a very bad spot because Joule's only at about half health, little over half, and if she backs, she might very well lose the tower.
Ringo just picked up Tornado Trigger, and I think that's a smart buy. The bonus you get from having more weapon to clear down turrets, I don't think is as high as just having higher attack speed. Man, those mines.
Wow, he invested quite a bit in mines. If Dragonpo doesn't back soon, it's gonna be a problem. I don't think it's gonna be enough.
No, it's not. Puts his ultimate on cooldown, taking away all of his kill potential. It chunks his energy pool, and it just doesn't get enough damage in onto that turret to appear worth it.
I think Joule is trying to decide which is the better move to either go back. Oh,
we discussed it, and there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Onto the turret.
Nope. Oh, then the turret goes. PhoenixRedBlack wins.
It's too early to surrender.
We actually have 30 more seconds, so I'm gonna quickly buy some items and see if I can sneak over there.
You're so underleveled.
I could totally take him. I'm level 5. Okay, so we have 15 seconds, but congrats to the PhoenixRedBlack. That is exactly what we were talking about. Using his ultimate to take damage on the tower. Remember, all skills can be used on towers in this game. And as most of you will know, Ringo's ultimate has very long range. Ooh, okay. Let's go ahead and throw in the surrender rope here.
We're done with the first round after there. Oh, enemy team surrendered. I offered a surrender vote, but
we'll see which one's better.
I don't mind winning. You guys definitely won the surrender vote race. I'm gonna ask for a brief intermission just to grab a glass of water, let anybody use the bathroom who needs to, namely me, and then rejoin here in like 5 or 10 minutes and start at the next round.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. So we will be taking a brief intermission. If you guys need to use the restroom, do any of those kind of things, get a drink, get some snacks, because we will be going into the semi-finals. The first match will be with K3D and Track Dog. So it should be a very exciting match. So go ahead and grab your snacks now. We will be right back.